Hey everyone, and welcome to another video on my channel. Today we're gonna take a look at this toy right here, a wooden train set with a construction side. So, with 59 pieces, this is looking like it's gonna be a great toy. Let's take a look at it. Wow, looks fantastic. So let's get everything out and start putting it together. Oh wow, we have a cool looking train right here. And as you see, it will be able to move on its own. So I'm going to show you this in just a second. But we also have this wagon right here that comes along with our train. So we will be able to move things from one point to another. I can't wait to try this one out. But let's see, what else do we have? Ooh. We have some vehicles over here. Looks like we have a road roller and an excavator. Oh wow, this one's pretty nice. And the parts are moving, which is always nice. Oh, and it opens up. This is fantastic. And of course, we have a crane, which we will also be able to move from side to side. And again, we're going to take a look at this in just a second. But we also have two more vehicles. Wow, this is pretty big set. So we have a dump truck. Again, it opens up. We can put somebody inside. And this tilts to the back. And we have a cement mixer. Again, opens up. And even this piece right here in the back moves where the cement is supposed to go. This is really fantastic attention to details in toys, which I love. And that's not all. We have some more. So, we have another attachment that we can be putting things in. And we also have 4 construction workers. So we have 1, 2, 3, and number 4. We have what looks like to be a jackhammer for one of the workers and some cones. Let's see. Oh wow, there's actually a lot of them in here. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 8 cones altogether. So we have some cones, and we also have some signs. Some pieces right here. Looks like a opening and closing to a gate. And of course, we got some of these signs right here. Let's see what they are. Ooh, a warning to be careful because of the construction zone. And we have signs that look like this. So typically these signs mean no vehicles should enter. So if you're going to see something like this and you're in a car, you have to proceed with caution because usually there are restrictions on where your car can go. Wow, we do have a lot of these great pieces. So now that we took out those, let's finally put this together so we could actually have some fun. So take a look at everything that we have here. I don't know about you, but I can't wait to start putting this together. And we even have a sheet with 3 options of how we can build a track. So we can build it like this, or this, or this. So we have 3 options that we can choose from, but I will choose option number 1 because that's the one on the box. So let's give it a try. But before we do anything, we first need to put our batteries in this train. So let me take out my small little screwdriver. Let's put our batteries in. 1, 2, Now let's just close this up, put the screw back in its position, and let's see if it works. The wheels are turning. So we will be able to go forward or go back. And this button is to stop. And this one is to turn it on or off. You see, now that we press that one, nothing works. But once we press it again, it's going. Okay, so first things first, let's build our crane and the construction zone. So this will be our construction zone. As you see, we even have some bricks over here on both sides. Things are going up. So let us put in these pillars right here into the holes. 1, 2, 3, and number 4. Now let's put in these what look like steel beams. So let's put one on this side and one on this side. So this will be our construction zone. And now let's build our crane. So again, we have 4 pillars that go in. 1, 2, 3, and number 4. We have this right here, on which our crane will sit, and 4 more pillars going up. And finally, we're gonna put in our crane on top. Oh, this is looking great. Nice. So now let's set up our railroad crossing gates. You see here is going to be our train, and here is a road going through it. So we need these gates right here just to make sure that no car goes through while the train is passing. And we can lift them up and lower them. So we have our 3 main pieces of the playset. Now let's build the track itself. Okay, so let's now put everything together. I will begin with this cool crane right here from this side. So we're going to need 2 pieces that curve. We're gonna attach it right here. And then a piece that looks like this right here. And we're gonna place it right there. Same thing from this side. 2 pieces that curve. Oh, that's a straight piece. We need 2 that bend like this, and a piece that looks like this. Here is where we're gonna place our construction zone. So we have these smaller little pieces right here. So let's place them right over here. Here's our curve, our construction zone, and the same thing from this side. Ah, came out nice. Now we just need to make another loop right here. So we're going to take a straight piece, place it right here. Same thing from this side, but we have this black one. I'm gonna place it right here. And 2 pieces that curve. And here we're gonna put our crossing for cars. And the last curve from this side. And we have completed our track. Our playset is ready, so check this out. This looks really great. So here's the finished product that we have, our train, the construction zone itself. So we have these vehicles, we have the roller, the cement mixer, we have our dump truck with an addition in the back. We have our excavator right over here, crossing. So when the train is coming, these need to go down. Our train, right here. And our crane. We have somebody operating it on top. And we have extra pieces that we can pick up for our construction zone. So let's see if the train works. First, we need to place the gates down so that nobody accidentally goes through while the train is going. Now let's turn it on and press forward. And it actually works. Okay, let's first back in with our truck. It already came loaded with different supplies that we're going to be needing. Let's take the barrier to the side, the cones, and let's unload our truck. So this here in the back actually tilts. So we can just tilt it and comes out our big rock or something of that nature. So we have one thing, we can now detach it, and we have these columns right here. So this tilts to the back, and out they go. And so that's how we can make our deliveries with this truck right here. So now that we're done, we're going for another pickup. But before we do so, let's pick things up with our train right over there. Let me show you how the crane works. So let's move the train up so that we can have our pickup. All right, so let's stop it here. Perfect. And now we can operate our crane. So move it to the side. Now the crane itself is really great. Let's move it. Perfect. And as you see, we can move the crane forward using this piece right here, or we can move it back. And depending on where it is, forward or back, you see this part moves so that we can pick up what we left here, either steel bars or these big rocks. So let me show you how this works. Let's maybe move it up all the way to the front. And then using this right here, we can lower it or make it go up. So now let's lower it. Uh-oh, and you see, it went too far. So now what we can do is move this back, and we can now align it with this piece right over here. Can we do it? Oh, yes we did. And now let's raise it up simply by turning this dial right over here. This is a really great crane. And we can move it and lower it into our position. Let's give it a little push to the side to line it up. And we did it. Perfect. We have loaded it up to our train. And now we can go. Our excavator wants to cross, but the train is coming. We need to lower the gates to make sure everything is safe. And here comes the train. Once the train passes through, then our excavator can continue. So now that we're going to be unloading our train and supplies from it, like these steel beams right here, let's go again for another pickup with our truck. Okay. Let's pick something up. Let's see, maybe let's pick up this huge boulder right here, this huge rock. Okay, so here we go. First, let's turn the crane. Let's now maybe move it forward, all the way forward. And now let's lower it. Wait a minute, perfect. And now let's raise it up. Nice. And let's align it with our truck. Slowly, gently. Oh, this was perfect. And we lowered it And we are ready to go for another delivery. Perfect. And as you see, our project is coming along. We're building up. I think it's gonna be a nice, beautiful tower. But this is how this playset looks like. I mean, it's fantastic. We have the crossings right here. We have our construction zone. All the different vehicles that came along with the set itself, like the roller and the excavator, the cement truck mixer. And again, we can put people inside of all of them. You see, they open up. We can place them inside, then close it back up. We have our train that moves on its own. Bye-bye. And I think this is my favorite part, the crane itself. That we can move it in many different directions. This way, and then pick things up using the magnet itself. Uh-oh. Look at that, I forgot to move the cement truck out of the way. And just like that, we could have a very easy accident. It just shows you how important all these signs and barricades are on the construction zone. And, wait a minute, let's stop it. Our train missed a delivery. So, we need to now reverse it, move it back. There we go, and stop. We have to pick up that last piece over there. But I want to show you what I added to this. So what I did is combine these pieces with some other ones that I have. And I have built this small little city for myself. So you see, here's our train. Here is a train station that I have. And it even has an information board inside. So the train station itself is pretty nice because right here we can actually change which cities we're going to. Barcelona, which is in Spain. Paris in France. London in Britain. Or Berlin, which is in Germany. So we have some European cities right here. And of course we have our signal. Green or red. If the train is ready or it should stop. Here's the waiting area. It looks pretty nice. Here is our emergency vehicles. A fire truck, police car, and an ambulance. Here's one more train. We have a tunnel and a warning sign for the tunnel. And on this side, we have our construction zone. So here it is. This is how I have set it up. And you see, because that's the construction zone, I have created a detour so that trains can go this way and avoid the construction zone. So this is how my small little town looks like. But I especially love this construction zone right here. It looks like it's gonna be tons of fun to play with. So let's deliver our supplies to the construction zone. So let's turn the train on. Up the bridge. And we need to stop it in order to take down the barricade. And, oh no, the cement truck needs to get out of the way as well. And now we can allow our train to get here as well. And all the supplies are delivered. I wonder what they are building. So I hope you enjoyed this small little town that I put together. And like always, I hope you're having fun with your toys as well. And you're building things that you have never built before. So thank you so much for spending these few minutes with me. And I will see you in another video. Bye-bye.